What's up, nerds? Welcome back to Dungeon Derailed, back on schedule, Thursdays, afternoon-ish, sort of. So yeah, we're back on schedule. Expect the conclusion. Well, I'm not gonna say it now. I already said it. I can't edit it. That's a rule I have. It's a self-imposed rule. Whatever I say, I can't edit out. Isn't that a terrible rule? Isn't that the worst? I know. I'm the one who enforces it on myself. Imagine how I feel. Womp, womp, womp. I'm a little delirious. I've been working at my day job a lot. Many hours. I am sleepless. I am exhausted. And yet, I still make time to do this show because, god damn it, I love it. It's my favorite. Now, my favorite also has still audio issues that we are still working to... No, we're not still working to rectify. We have rectified them. Rectified them. But, oh my god, why do any of you listen to this? I just said rectified. God. Oh, man. The audio in Not-Fang Keep is not great. And that's because this was recorded in, like, October? November? I think it was November. This is like the second full thing that we recorded. I've probably already talked about this, but whatever. But after this series, the audio will get better. It won't be perfect. I'm sure what we're recording right now isn't perfect, but it's better, at least. I'm not using some garbage headphones that will echo my voice to high hell. I'm not using my mouse anymore while we record, so you're not hearing incessant clicking. And regardless, I mean, it's still funny. I'm still really proud of what we did here. So yeah, we will hop right back into Not-Fang Keep.
Parts are pretty easy. Alright, so,
they're gargoyles, though.
Maybe. Depends on how sneaky we are.
Oh, oops. Well, as long as I don't blow anything up.
Are the three Worgen coming with us?
Yeah, so, they come with you. You guys enter onto the ramparts. To your left, you can see down into the courtyard. Beyond that, you get a very clear image of the Shadowfang Tower. It's a square tower, not a circular tower.
It's fun. It's disappointing.
Yeah. Out beyond the ramparts, you can see the ruined wall of Gilneas. Beyond that, you can kind of start to see the ruins of Gilneas itself. In front of you on the ramparts, there are 3 spirits. Yay, final spirits. 3 spirits. One of which has a massive sword. The other 2 are... Wait. The other 2 are just regular guardsmen with halberds. The 3 Worgen follow you guys out onto the rampart, but they immediately just launch themselves onto the buildings.
Wait. They're leaving?
Yep, they are running away.
No.
Yep, they hop, skip, and a jump over these 3 spirits and go onto the building that's in front of you.
Okay, I shake a fist at him. I'll have a word with your supervisor later, assholes.
And at that moment, the supervisor, Pack Leader Ivar, drops in with 2 more boys. And says, I'm here.
You were saying?
What you need?
Let him have it.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Those are my scouts. They're doing scouty things, alright?
Well, they didn't tell us that.
Right. Did you kill Baron Silverbutt and Commander Springvale? Got it right, that one.
We got the butt, not the veil.
We did. Yeah, we did.
They're already dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna Yeah, they're both dead.
Hmm. He believes you.
Good.
He doesn't have to roll.
Nope.
Because logic works.
Yeah.
Yep,
Trusts this little goblin.
So he believes you. The pack leader, he believes you. He does notice that there's 3 more ghosts in front of you, so he kind of nods to them, nodding at his Worgen brothers, and the 2 kind of go off ahead and they look ready to attack. Pack leader hangs back though.
Okay, before they attack, I'm gonna kind of like hold them back for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna go up to the ghost, but I'm gonna get near the ghost and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Commander Springvale sent us to relieve you." And I
Should have let me.
You know what? Roll that deception, please.
I got this.
That
Better.
1.
Slam fucking dunk. 19.
19.
Pretty
All right.
good.
You can go back to the barracks and chill.
Me turns into Arnold. Chill.
All right. So the captain, it's not an officer, it's a captain, turns to you with his guardsmen. The guardsmen salute you, and then they just disappear.
Hell yeah. I salute the nothing in front of me back. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I turn back to Ivar and I'm like, got him.
Strange.
Very strange.
I'm
Very
perplexed. Because I don't understand how to actually use all my charisma.
It's just there. Alright, we continue.
Yeah, you continue. You and the pack leader, you guys and the pack leader, and the 2 Worgen kind of walk down the ramparts towards this upper gatehouse. It's the second tallest building in this keep. The keep tower being the tallest. You get in there. You get up to it, but the pack leader stops you, halts you, and he just takes this deep sniff. Right. Yep, he's going in for a good whiff.
Deep throat.
There it is.
Deep sniff.
There it is. I was waiting for somebody to give me a sniff.
I provide.
He said he halts you, takes his whiff, and he goes, "Undead up ahead."
Whoa.
He doesn't. Yep. You don't really know how, but he can smell it. But you guys can't seem to just yet. The other 2 Worgen kind of do the same, and they go ahead and jump on the roof of this building, which has a caved-in thing. So they go in to join the scouts up ahead.
Well, how should we proceed then, Ivar?
He looks at you and he looks at his scouts and he says, "You go through. We'll drop in from above."
I
Alright.
like it.
Mm-hmm. Through. When he says through, he means
Hey,
like,
Dylan.
through the doorway.
So, on the topic of sniffs, do you remember our freshman year of high school,
Yeah, what about it?
Journey to Careers, when you sniffed Bailey hair? Turned a decent friendship into something really awkward.
I don't want
Might
to
have
talk
to edit
about
that
it.
last name out.
Just put a beep over
I'm
it.
editing this whole thing out. What are you talking about?
When you burped. Then take this part out.
You're
Continue.
welcome for the editing work.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Well, at least I didn't cuss. Apparently I can't do that anymore. Might as well make me play this game with one hand.
You could play this hand with no hands. This hand.
Play this hand with no hands.
No hand.
Jesse, keep going.
Alright. So the shit. Hold up, let me grab my page. Cool.
Are there boulders in this dungeon?
Boulders?
Well, What was the dungeon in WoW where like you try and go up a staircase and they send boulders rolling down the staircase?
Not this one.
Worry about that.
Yeah, I don't know which one you might be thinking of. But anyway, so the commander jumps up on the roof and joins his brother. Not before he gestures into the hallway, though, that you guys are looking at. So,
Oh yeah, we're going in.
yep, you go in.
Further up and further in.
Yep, you get about halfway into it, and you definitely start catching some whiffs of some rotting corpses.
Hell yeah.
You take a brief left, and you can see the upper gatehouse main room. It's pretty much been converted into a storeroom at this point. It's a bit run down. The roof, as I said, is a little bit caved in, so you can kind of see the Worgen ears poking up. It's funny, no matter how many times they put on a helmet, they always stick out. That's a WoW joke.
Love it.
Yep.
There are enough of those.
Yeah. In the middle of the room, there. Cool. So there's two skeletons. Both of them have what look like mage robes on, or the remains of mage robes on. And then there's these two ghouls. I don't know if we went over what ghouls look like, but they're basically zombies.
Yeah.
Both of them are emitting like this really grotesque green cloud.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Just like Papa Nurgle.
Mm-hmm.
Did they see us? Or do we get a round?
That's what I was going to go with. Why don't we just go ahead and all make a stealth check real quick, just to see.
Yeah.
All right. What do I add to
That's one more.
Your stealth?
Dexterity.
Dexterity, I believe.
add dexterity?
Yeah.
Cool.
If you're
That
trained
is,
in it.
gives me +2, which I am not trained in stealth. So I rolled a 15.
Rolled a 17.
I rolled a 17 as well.
Hell yeah. Good job,
All right.
team.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, they don't see you. Is that the first time that everyone has passed a stealth check for us?
I've never tried to make one.
Wait. Craig needs to make one. Just kidding.
No.
Okay. I was going to give him advantage because he's so tiny.
Hey, he's the same size as me.
How does he land on your head then?
He's very light. I'm just kidding. He's not the same size as me.
Okay.
He's like 3/4.
Anyway, they don't see you guys, so what do y'all do?
Here, let me go first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make a plan.
Alright. I'm gonna take the javelin off of my back. And I'm gonna throw it at one of the mages.
Alright.
Booyah. 17?
Yeah.
Cool. That's 5 damage. By piercing.
Alright. For stealth attacks, does that make it...
Oh, actually, I have advantage on the attack roll.
Yeah.
Let me just see if I crit. I did not.
Alright.
You did not.
No. And then I'd pull my crossbow out, and I have that ready to go.
Cool.
Actually,
So,
I can attack with it 2.
Yeah. I have another javelin.
No, I only have one javelin, but I have multi-attack. Wait, no, doesn't work. But I pulled my crossbow out. I have it ready.
Alright.
Alright, in the fleeting moments that it takes Willix to throw this javelin, did you just Mud or Kuzo do anything? I mean...
I'll,
Wait, what's near me?
What do you mean what's near you?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Can I hit the javelin midair to set it on fire? With a firebolt.
It
Or you
may
can
just
just
be
shoot
better
a
just to hit
firebolt
them
at
with a
the fire.
firebolt, dude.
Yeah.
This will be awesome, though.
I mean, yeah, it would, but still.
I'm gonna hit the javelin with a firebolt.
No,
to
just
set
hit
it on
him.
fire.
No, go ahead. Roll it, Jackson.
I'm
I
gonna
wanna
roll
know.
it.
That's going to do significantly less damage. If anything, it's just going to stop the javelin and burn it up before it hits.
Alright, that's an 18 to hit.
Cool. So, in the spirit of everything, shit, where'd that go? Give me that back. Sorry, I dropped my only D20. Alright, cool. In the spirit of everything that is transpiring, do successfully hit the javelin. And as Willix would point out, it does just disintegrate the javelin.
That was my only javelin, dude.
That being said, it does go through it. So it does hit one of the mages. So go ahead and roll damage for that then.
I was going to get that javelin back. So I could throw it again.
Oh, well. So I roll for damage?
Yeah.
You want me to do just 1d10? Or something else, like 1d6?
Nah, roll it like normal. I mean, this javelin is so small compared to this firebolt, I would assume.
Oh, so it's basically a firebolt tipped with a spearhead.
No, the javelin disintegrated. It didn't do anything.
Instead?
No.
Okay.
You just negated everything I did and destroyed my javelin.
Hold on. I did, but I rolled a 15.
Don't give a shit.
You know, that does some considerable damage, though.
It could have been 20 damage, but nope, just 15.
Let me throw my hand axes at this same person.
The same one. Okay.
Now that those aren't going to be set on fire.
Go ahead.
As he goes to throw those, I take the butt of my crossbow and just shove it into Kuzo's stomach.
God, it looked cool.
Kuzo, you take 2 damage.
You owe me a javelin, asshole.
I'm at 14.
You can't take many of those.
Fine, I'll get you a new one. Jeez.
Alright, Zach,
I
throw that
rolled
hand axe,
18
please.
on one of my hand axes.
Alright. I'm only going to give you one, though, because this is happening really quickly. If that's okay.
Well, no, he should be able to... Do you have 2 of them, Zach?
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
Because since he has multi-attack, he can
multi-attack with them.
throw 2 of
Alright.
them.
That's fine.
Alright, so first one is 1d6 plus 5, 11 damage.
Yeah.
Next one is 19, 10 damage.
Cool. Alright, so let's get a compilation of everything that just happened. Willix throws a javelin. Kuzo throws a fireball. Lights the javelin on fire, disintegrates it. Hits the first skeletal mage, and does considerable amounts of damage, like cripplingly a lot of damage. Mud, give me real quick, remind me which one you're throwing these hand axes at?
The same one.
Cool. So you throw this first hand axe, and it just it lands home, and honestly, it drops him initially.
Oh, so the second one was irrelevant? I could have thrown it at something else?
Yeah, that's why I was trying to say only one.
Well, he could have thrown it at something else.
Cool. So let's just say that it hits the.
It goes through that where that one was.
Yeah. Hits the second one, and it definitely catches him off guard, and definitely does some damage. He's not quite bloodied at this point, but he's pretty close. And at this point, they are all aware of your presence, but Pack Leader and his boys drop in, so that would be 6 Worgen, ambushing 3 guys.
Oh, shit, there's 6 of them. Fuck.
Yep. So we're making fun of my Worgens.
No, they're
Shit up for
helping.
you guys. Yeah.
And I imagine if the Worgen showed up as firemen, they wouldn't need the Jaws of Life. They'd just pull the car roof off with brute strength.
Alright, so I just rolled 6 d20s, and all of them were more than enough to hit. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that these Worgens just obliterate this group. Alright, tearing them limb for limb.
Nice. Can one of them do like Chewbacca does to stormtroopers in Lego Star Wars and pull his arm, the arms off a zombie.
And then beat someone else with... Yes, I like that idea.
Beat him with the arms.
Such a good game.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
All right.
Because I have a heavy crossbow fit for a half-orc, could I give one of my bolts to Willix as a javelin?
Possibly.
I think... Yeah, why not, you know?
Size comparison seems right.
Cool.
That should work.
Go, Willix.
You know what? Thanks, bud. I love it.
Willix doesn't know I secretly planned to buy him a really nice one after this mission. Now I'm very sad, because he has a new one. I
Your heart
buried
is
my
broken.
emotions deep inside me.
And we take a quick cut to the next morning. Yeah, we're about to fight the final boss.
Yeah, but we gotta fight like 18 different things to get there.
I mean, it's about true.
More fireball.
This is a fighty ass dungeon.
I feel like most of them are pretty fighty.
I think all of them are.
Yeah.
Well, all the WoW ones will be. I'm just saying, like when it comes to regular D&D, there's usually a little more fluff in there,
Yeah.
a little more poof.
Well, we fluffed past a boss, so...
Two bosses.
Two bosses.
Razzle dazzle. Razzmatazz.
This is our experiment. I'm going to try to make the next ones a little bit more fluffy for our liking.
Cool. Well, I'm ready when you guys are.
Yeah, let's
Don't
grind
do
over
it just
this.
because I was giving you a hard time.
No, I was already planning on doing it.
Okay.
Yep. Should we go through a brief recap?
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Sure.
I will not lead it because I don't remember.
No, I'll lead it.
We skipped a boss.
No, we tactfully figured our way around the boss.
By pretending to be one of his soldiers, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may have zapped someone too.
Then you immediately went outside and skipped another boss by pretending to be a relief person.
God, we skipped two.
Yeah.
We're missing out on a lot of loot.
Yeah. It was a good shield and a decent two-handed.
Oh, damn
But,
it.
you know, so after that, we had a brief conversation with Packmaster Ivar. I'm gonna call him Ivan. I like Ivan better.
Yeah, just change this dude's name.
Well, he didn't remember it to begin with.
Yes, I did.
No, he didn't. You remember?
He didn't remember something.
Oh, okay.
And then we went into the upper gatehouse, where we surprised some undead, the werewolves, the worgen, whatever you want to call them, jumped down from the hole in the ceiling and finished them off real quick. And that's about where we are. I'm gonna do the liberty of starting this. Where the fuck did my dice go? Cat, I swear to God.
Did he steal your dice?
Found him. He has a habit of knocking my dice off my desk and just scattering them all over. Shit.
So your cat kind of sounds like Mr. Business
Mr.
after the
Business.
audition episode. After Bob trained Mr. Business not to knock stuff over.
Skap-doo-bah. It's gotta be Jazzy Bob. He likes the rhythm.
Alright, so anyway, we had this brief
Dylan-
encounter.
Dylan, we just need to have a Bob's Burgers podcast.
We probably do.
I'll leave you to that.
Okay, go ahead, Jesse.
Alright, so we just took care of this group of undead. I'm gonna take the liberty of saying that you guys are just gonna exit this room, alright, and go back out onto the ramparts, the other side.
We move forward.
Yeah, move forward. Real quick, just to give us a quick rundown of the setting. This other side of the ramparts, it goes off 50 feet, makes a hard right or hard left. Ooh, it's a hard left and a right.
Oof.
goes another 50 feet, and then the tower's right there, right? You
Ooh,
can see
the tower? Oh, shit.
the tower.
What does the tower look like?
It's square tower, which is really annoying because it has spiral staircases.
Explain. Explain.
Those poor masons.
So, you guys, along with the pack, or however many pack members that you can see, currently only 6, make your way up that 50 feet, turn left. 1 second.
Don't tell me what to do.
Cool. Well, I'm going to tell you what to do. Everyone make me a perception check, please.
Easy.
Oh, where's my dice roller?
Oh, don't even worry about it. Willix got a 21.
I put my proficiency bonus in it, right?
Are you trained in it?
I mean, God, I don't remember what I had to it.
I won't even say.
Yeah, we'll just let Willix see everything.
Easy.
Alright. So, Mud and Kuzo, they see a door. Willix.
I see my feet.
Yep. Willix, as you're coming down this rampart, you happen to notice up on top of the tower, not so much on the ramparts itself, but on the tower, figures looking down at you. They are stone. They look like gargoyles, and they're just watching you.
I don't like that.
What? What don't you like?
Gargoyles.
I point up.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
So,
Kuzo, shoot one of them.
Alright. Give me a second.
No, but real talk. Why did gargoyles not take off back in like the 90s or 80s whenever it came out?
It was too early for Edge.
Also,
I guess
Batman
that's
was already there.
they seem like a bitch to make.
Well,
I'm glad someone found that funny for you, Dylan.
1. It's a 1.
Oh, jeez.
I miss the gargoyles and blow up the ramparts with my firebolt.
alright. That's a nat 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You were shooting a fireball?
Firebolt. Yeah, it did.
Yeah. So... Oh god, what do I want to do with this?
We're all like together now, too.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Jesse. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it.
Alright, so you wind up and looking at one particular gargoyle up there. I should have noted with Willix that there are 4 that you can see. Looking at one particular one, you wind up this firebolt, you throw it, alright, and you miss by a mile, dude. Alright.
It's just...
Yeah, it's just gone. I can't really do anything fun with this, I'm sorry.
Do you need
okay with
glasses?
They're far away. Hard to hit.
They're like 30 feet away.
The
tall
tower's pretty tall, so...
Okay.
I wasn't in character when I said that. It's still a little early for me. I haven't done role play this early in a while.
Mud is saying all of this.
I don't understand.
Okay, we'll just go into the tower.
Mud, come back.
Yeah, you guys can try to sneak into the tower without inquiring their wrath.
Yeah, I'll go in first. Sneaky beaky like. I got 17 on 1. Yeah, 17.
Yeah, you're good.
I got my cleaver out, and I'm sneaking around. Clark, I'm sorry. Holy shit. Craig is on top of my head.
I like Clark better.
Shut up. It's
His
Craig.
name's now Clark.
Alright, so...
Can I sneak in now?
No.
Oh no.
You wait for my signal.
Yeah, let me get Willix up to speed real quick. So, brief pause for anyone that's ever ran this dungeon in WoW. Both us in the party as well as listeners, you will know that this next room is probably the most complicated room to describe ever.
Oh no.
Was it the circle room?
No. It's a square. There are 6. There are 6 staircases in one room. I counted them.
What?
Oh god.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I've
this
taken-
room.
Yeah. I've taken the liberty of simplifying this room. If you guys hate me, that's fine. If not, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I don't know the
I
room to
could never.
begin with, so
I couldn't hate you if I tried.
Aww.
Oh, sweet. All right, so this room, you go down a brief spiral staircase. Literally, it's only like 3. Wondering in your head, what the hell is this even for? You go through a small door. I say small, standard size door, into a room. There is another brief staircase that leads up. Again, only like 3 or 4 steps, and in your head, you're like, "Why the fuck is this here?" Opens up into a pretty big room. All right, there is, let's say it's like 60 feet across. All right, it's a rectangle, probably about 40 feet wide. There is directly in front of you, or directly overhead, there is a walkway that leads up into the tower. So there's a walkway that leads up above you. It goes down to the second floor of this room. You're looking at it literally in front of you. There's a staircase. 40 yards or 40 feet ahead of you and to the left. So literally, you go up, take a left, up, do a complete 180, and you're walking up the walkway. Make sense?
Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
This is the least complicated way I can figure out how to make this.
Alright, I'm gonna call back to my boys to come on in. Actually, no, I send Craig to fly back and tweet at them.
Cool.
That's the signal to come forward.
While Craig walks...
Flies.
While Craig flies
It's
out,
a bird.
Yeah. You start to hear
Some
footsteps.
birds walk.
It's true, some of them do. Penguins.
chickens walk a lot.
Can we make Craig a penguin?
No, Craig is a kestrel.
Change him all of a sudden.
Or a puffin? That'd be awesome.
We're not changing everybody.
Damn it. Alright, so while Craig goes back to tweet at people, you start to hear some footsteps above you on the walkway.
Damn it.
Yep.
Um,
And,
I pull out my crossbow and I get ready to pop a shot off.
Alright. So, we'll pause on Willix. We'll assume Craig got to you guys. What are you guys doing?
I'm sneaking in.
Alright. Roll me a
What the hell is
sneak.
this thing saying?
I rolled a natural 20.
Alright.
I see mud going in, and I figure I better be there. But I see mud disappear in the doorway, and I follow suit with
Alright.
a 6.
Booyah.
So Mud disappears entirely. It's really hard for him because he's like this 8-foot tall motherfucker, and he's just like, whoop, gone. And then he
Yeah,
just
you
kind of
don't know what I
reappears
do in
next.
my spare time.
Yeah, just reappears next to Willix out of nowhere, and Willix is like, ah. Kuzo, on the other hand, starts to go really stealth-like, and then just trips over his robes.
Yeah.
Creates this really loud commotion, like lets out this wonderful scream as he's going down.
Yeah, can we hear that, Jackson?
Yeah,
Alright, hold on.
that's about what I envisioned. Yeah,
6 out of 10.
yeah,
About what I rolled, you know.
yeah.
That's what he rolled.
Yeah. So
I rolled a 6 out of 20.
Shut up.
it's
It's
true.
the same thing.
John's going to hate me by the end of this podcast.
You hear the Willix and Mud. Y'all hear her scream. Kuzo, you just start kind of picking yourself up, and you're looking up, and you see these gargoyles kind of starting to come alive. You know, they're doing the whole breaky shell thing, like where different pieces of them are coming to life at different times.
Oh shit.
Got some dust raining down on you, but at the same time, Packmaster comes up and like throws you to your feet and says, "He says, I really need to get a voice for this. He says, "Go."
It's your first game. It's fun.
Yeah. He says, "Go, join your companions. We will handle this." And he
No complaints here.
Yeah, he like
Sounds
shuts
good.
into the tower.
I assume me and Mud, once Kuzo gets next to us, we start booking it up those stairs.
Yeah.
I have to put my crossbow away and have my cleaver back out.
Make sure my robe's not dragging on the floor.
Kuzo has lifted his robes and is doing that run. that high step.
Yeah.
Yeah. The high knees.
That's how I imagine Jesus would run away from mobs or something. Anyway, so y'all run up this first set of stairs, turn to look at the walkway, and you see this gigantic skeletal guardian just standing there looking at you guys.
Oh, fuck.
Am I gonna take care of this guy too, or I guess this is probably us.
Nah, this is all you guys. He does have a chance to. Ooh, that's Scarlet Halls. Shadow thing.
Oh no.
We're not doing that one.
Yep. He does have a chance to draw his weapons. He has a sword and shield. And again, this is a pretty big skeleton, probably mud size, right?
Oh shit.
He does have a chance to raise the shield, and in doing so, you start to see like these bones start to flutter around him, almost like acting as shields for themselves.
Bone shield is ready.
Yeah.
He's got a bone to pick with us.
Oh God! Everyone roll their initiative, please.
I'm last. I'm last.
I mean, I got 7.
You're higher than me. I'm last.
Jackson, what'd you get?
Oh, 1.
Nice.
I said I'm last.
You trip on your robes again.
I just turn around. I'm ready to fight.
You sit down.
I see.
Hold on, guys. Bends down to tie his shoe.
Zach, what'd you roll?
14.
Nice. No, you can hold up on that sound effect.
Sorry, I
Give me
yawned.
like 1 round, and then you can make that sound effect. All right.
What, me yawning?
No.
Oh.
The Twilight.
What about do 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 do?
That one works too.
Is that from Zelda?
No, that's
No.
X-Files.
Oh. I never watched the X. Actually, I've seen one episode of the X-Files. It freaked me the fuck out when I was like 7 years old.
You should watch more.
Which one was it?
It was the one where like the opening scene, the dude pulls his own heart out or something like that. I don't know.
Ooh. It's a good one.
Yeah. I was like,
I
yeah,
don't know.
no.
Which season was that?
I'm pretty sure that was an early one.
It had to be because I was real young.
I've only watched the first season and like half of the second season.
Those are good seasons. It gets bad. You know what? We're not doing this. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, there's some big bone that wants to attack us.
Yeah,
Dylan,
all right.
you're not the DM. That means you get to take part in the derailing.
It's true, you do. But back on point, Mud, go first.
I don't believe you. How far away is the bone giant?
It is 30 feet. I'll give it to you.
I mean, I can run 40, so...
Oh my god, okay.
What's wrong with that? It's my race. Are you a racist?
Take your turn.
Let's roll to hit, because you
Alright.
know what I'm doing.
Yep.
19.
Yeah.
10.
Do 10 damage?
Limped in on that one.
It's dead.
Not quite.
18 to hit.
Hold up. So, you bring your... What do you have? An axe? Bring your axe down. You obliterate these bones that are floating around him, but at the same time, they kind of splinter off in all directions, some of which hitting you, and you take 5 damage.
Oh, damn.
What?
Yep.
5?
5.
From bone splinters.
Mm-hmm.
Bone splinters are ready.
Alright, now you
Am I
make
making
it.
that- Are all the bone things going?
Yeah.
Okay, well, And then I'll swing this time.
Yeah, that's fine.
18 to hit.
Yeah, you got it.
12 damage.
Alright, cool.
I'm not getting hurt again.
No.
The bones are gone.
Yeah, dude.
You're hitting the big
I'm just
ball.
making sure. I've been hurt doing the only thing I know how to do.
He's very taken aback by it.
My trust is betrayed.
Alright, so this Bone Guardian, he takes a good little lick, and he kind of, skeletons can't speak, but he kind of throws his head back and lets out this weird clattery roar, right?
Ooh.
Yep. And at that, this is when I want the music in, so Zach, do the music.
No.
Okay. At this, you start to see,
Yeah.
there we go. This, you start to see shadows kind of descending in from the broken windows that are up at the top of the this room. You guys can make me a perception check if you want to try to see what they are.
Absolutely.
All right.
13.
Okay.
9.
I don't even see my toes.
Oh, wait. I should let Craig make a check.
Yeah.
Craig can't communicate with us.
Well, he rolled a 22.
I can actually
Holy
speak
shit.
to animals, Jack.
What
So
is
I can
Craig's
actually
bonus?
speak to animals.
Plus 7.
God, I don't have any perception bonus.
Damn.
I might have
well-
I actually... Do I?
Well,
Oh,
Craig's
and he
a
has
bird,
advantage
you're a
on
llama.
perception checks that rely on
Oh,
sight.
wait, no. I got plus 3 to perception, so I
Even
rolled a
better.
16.
23.
Jackson, it's okay. Craig is a bird and you're a llama. Birds see better than llamas.
Llamas run better than birds.
Birds fly better than
Not all
you
of
run.
them. Ostriches are pretty fast.
Have you seen a penguin run?
They waddle.
So Craig sees it.
Legs.
Yeah. All right. So Willix and Mud, you guys don't see anything. You guys are focused in on this guardian. Kuzo, you notice the figures. All right. You notice that there are 4 of them, but you cannot distinguish anything about them. Craig, on the other hand, flies up there, gets a good look at every single one of them, comes back down to you, and in the most plain human voice ever, he says, "Hey man, there are 4 guys coming down from the windows."
Alright, thanks, Craig.
Kuzo's very confused.
Yeah.
Someone fist bumped that bird.
Always.
Fist tell him bump it. Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
You could have let it lie.
I could have.
Yeah. So Kuzo and Willix, you guys each probably have enough time for one turn before they get down on you guys' level. Get on my level. So what do you guys do?
Well, I'm going last, so.
Yeah, we'll let Willix go first.
So can we see them coming? Like, can I hit them?
Yeah. So like they're descending into the light,
Okay.
In the time it takes for you to bring up your crossbow and ready a shot, they will be in the light. Let's go with that.
And are they all, like, right next to each other?
No. So they're descending from different parts of the room. Let's just go ahead and just call it one on each wall.
All right.
So there's a wall behind you guys, probably about 5 feet from you. Obviously, you guys are in the top right corner, so there's a wall 5 feet from you right there as well.
I'm not gonna draw my crossbow. I'm just gonna keep my cleaver and shield, and I'm gonna run up with Mud and try to take down this skeleton dude real quick.
All right.
Big bone.
Rolled an 18. Cool.
Sure you don't want me to roll it for you?
Alright, 6 damage.
Cool.
And then another attack. I roll a 23. Beep, beep, beep.
Is that a nat 20 or is
No.
You should let me roll the damage.
10.
So you get up there, and it's important to note that this walkway is only too wide.
Okay.
So Kuzo, you wouldn't be able to run up there and hit the Guardian. Not that you would want to.
To what?
Two peep.
Two people.
Two people, so a mud and a half.
I think we've decided that there's a wide variety of people sizes in D&D.
It's 10 feet.
Yeah.
Each person takes up 5.
That's a big ass person.
Well, it's enough room to like comfortably move around and dodge and stuff.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
Zach.
Yeah. Either way, you get 2 quick jabs in, alright? And this dude is, what was the word we described? Cripplingly almost dead. Kuzo?
Alright, so are these figures still coming down
Yes.
from
Yes.
the ceiling? Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at one of them.
Okay.
Do I need to put a disadvantage or something on that?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Okay, it's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Did I roll? Hold on, spin a moment. D10. 2 D10s for damage.
Okay.
8.
A whopping 8 damage. Jackson,
Yep.
you need to get better D10s, dude.
It's D10 hates me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So, here's what we're gonna do. You wind up this firebolt. Which one are you aiming at? The one on the wall closest to you? Like, behind you?
Yeah, whichever one's closest to me.
Okay. We'll just say, the one on your left. So it's easier. You wind up this firebolt. This time it actually sails home. Hits home. Engulfs this geist in some flames, does a little bit of damage, and then you just see him fall the rest of the way down. And from the way he's landing and from the way he's not moving on the ground, infer that he's dead now.
I get a chuckle. Oh, I laugh at his demise.
Alright, cool. So, cross that one out. The other 3, now that you guys have had a free moment, the other 3 have now descended into the room. Alright. Kuzo, there is one pretty close to you, within 10 feet of you. The other 2 are either on the other side of the room, so 60 feet away, or in the middle of the room, so 30 feet away. Make sense? Down on that initial level. The one that is closest to you, Kuzo, will move up to you. Swing and miss. Awesome. The other 2 will actually jump onto the walkway behind the Skeletal Guardian. One will try, and nope, he failed that one. Okay, cool. One of them will try to jump at you guys over to the Guardian, but actually just hit him in the head and rebound, fall down to the first level again. From what you can see, he's still kicking it though. He's not dead. The other one will actually jump over the Guardian, make it successfully. Jump over Mud, so he's now behind you. Right?
Oh shit.
That's a pretty decent jump. I'm just letting y'all know. Roll to hit. Yeah.
He should have advantage on the attack.
Yeah. Okay. Really matter because I rolled pretty high. Cool.
Wait, who's he attacking?
You.
Why?
He likes you. You're big.
Bitch, you're the biggest one. Shut up.
I've also been hit like 18 times this dungeon.
Yeah, and I have heals. Shut up.
You're kicking him, man. You only take 2
With
damage.
With your okay berries.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
You only take 2 damage, Zach. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
Look.
fine.
We'll go back up to the top for your turn. It's alright. Mud smash now.
Mud too sad to smash.
That's what he said last night while we were at the bar.
No, that was too drunk to smash.
Oh, I have quick update.
Uh-huh.
This does not concern future people who are listening from future to this past, but at 10:30 is the time that I have to stop.
Well, geez. Okay.
I thought I had longer, but I do not.
Well, we can at least get to the boss.
Or
We'll end on cliffhanger.
Or what, Zach?
we just kill off Jackson.
You could do that. I could go out heroically or like a little bitch.
Now, as good of an idea that sounds, I don't think me and Mud could take it.
Let's get going then.
Well, that's where Jesse's fancy DMing skills come in.
Actually, that's where Craig comes in.
Yeah.
Craig becomes a full-fledged third member.
Let's move.
Bill,
Don't
let's
worry
finish
about
this
that,
encounter.
people.
Yep. Alright, Mud Smash. Quick, go.
Is the bone giant still here?
Yeah, dude, he's still in front of you. He's kicking it. He's almost dead.
Let's hit him.
Yeah,
21.
hit him. Yeah, you got him.
14.
Thank you. You did more than 10 damage.
Oh no, he's gone.
He's dead. His bones are falling to the floorboards. He's so dead.
I was
Alright.
really hoping that any skeleton we came into would start sweating profusely.
What a callback.
Speak like a little bitch.
Well, hi.
Sorry, my skeletons can't speak.
They
Alright,
just
and you said
playing.
Yeah,
there was a geist about 30 feet away. Or wait, no, there's one that just attacked me. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, there's one right behind you.
Kill him.
18.
Yeah.
13.
Okay, you did more than 11 damage. Cool.
Kill him.
Yeah,
I want to slice him in half.
you do. You slice. Wait, we're going long ways or horizontal?
Long ways, of course.
Long ways. Alright,
Always.
cool. So, yep. Bring your axe down, slice him long ways, and his parts just kind of fall off on either side of it.
Gross.
They're
He
like,
splits like a Squidward in the D&D episode.
yeah.
God, I forgot about that.
Wait, why am I not remembering that?
Because it was okay.
Oh, I remember now. That's a newer episode, isn't it?
Kind of.
Okay.
Alright.
Moving on.
And since Jackson has to leave soon, I want to get through this boss fight. We're going to go ahead and say that the other two guys are now fearing for their lives, so they run out of the tower
Makes
back
sense.
to where the Worgans are.
Even the one that was about to get me.
yeah.
His skeleton man died, and so he was very afraid.
Well,
Yeah.
he saw his friend fall from the ceiling and his other friend get split in fucking half.
Alright. Everything in this room is done.
Well, we book it up the stairs while the Worgen finish off everybody else.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, so you guys move through the walkway. It leads into a spiral staircase that actually leads up. This one actually has more than 3 steps.
Oh God.
You get up to the top. Not the top of the tower, this is the top of the staircase. It leads into a circular room. There's bookshelves lining the walls. There's some bone piles. It looks like it was an alchemist's heaven. You know, there's some arcane... What do you call that? Artifacts.
Tomes.
Yeah, tomes. There's a big cauldron in the middle of it. It's got some... What is that? Vapors coming out of it. Multiple colors, you know, some greens, some blues, a little bit of reds.
Craig, don't drink that.
looks very noxious. And behind it, you see a figure, an undead figure. You recognize this figure as... This is not the big bad, unfortunately. Lord Walden.
Ooh.
Yeah. He is... From what you know, he's Godfrey's like right-hand man. You know, they're best buddies. They do everything together. They go shopping on weekends.
Ooh. They go shopping for their alchemist supplies.
Yes.
Do they go antiquing?
Occasionally.
Oh, you know this dude goes antiquing. God, I
Yeah,
can't
that
fucking
word.
talk. Jeez.
It's too early for words.
I immediately shoot a crossbow bolt at this guy. Just
Immediately? Like,
immediately.
All right. Please roll that, please.
He's with it.
I actually had some talking in this one, but
Natural 20.
Gonna use my silver tongue, but okay.
Jesus Christ, you hit a natural 20?
Yup.
You're gonna do what I did to the last boss.
Fuck.
So you roll damage twice?
Yeah.
Well, it's a light crossbow. Trust me, it's not going to be that crazy. Yeah. It's 9.
9. I mean, that still does something. And it's a nat 20. I have some leeway in this. I can make him do his...
He falls into the cauldron.
Moving on to the next boss. You know what? I like that, actually. I really do. So you just kind of go up
D&D
there.
speed running.
So this dude looks up and he's like, "Oh, hello!" And he just gets a bolt in the face.
He's so stunned, and he just kind of falls into his cauldron. Right? There's a brief puff of air, and then a gurgling sound, and then nothing.
Wow, that was gruesome.
Actually, no, wait. Let me redo that. There's a brief puff, a gurgling sound. The cauldron itself, spits out some armor at you, and then there's nothing.
How big is this armor?
Oh, God. I gotta pull it up.
We don't need it. Keep moving.
We just drag it with us.
I don't have it right now on speed dial, so we're gonna...
Just grab it and run.
Well, what kind of armor is it?
Mud puts it on his back.
It's chainmail. I can read it for you real quick.
Gross.
Wait, a chain shirt?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wear.
I look at it confused, not understanding this metal clothing.
It's metal clothing.
I look at it in disgust and some fear.
Whoa.
Alright.
I start to wish I had heat metal.
Alright, here we go. Somebody read this for me.
I got it. Phantom armor. Chainmail. Rare. Ever-shifting illusions and colors dance across the surface of this armor. When wearing this armor, you gain +1 bonus to AC. Once per long rest, you can cast Blur. Dope.
That's you. It's all you, Willix.
Let me see what Blur does.
You are a blur.
Hello.
Alright, well, while Dylan is looking up Blur, we're gonna keep this party rolling.
Yeah,
This
do
train
it.
ain't stopping for no
Keep
one.
rolling.
Willix is just flipping through a book he pulled off the shelf to find Blur.
Both simultaneously putting the armor on.
So, you guys just down Lord Walden like there's nobody's business. Ivar and his pack come running up after you guys, creating this really loud fucking commotion. Alright? And they get you guys, they look from y'all to the armor that Willix is putting on to the cauldron that is no longer making any sort of sounds or...
Yeah, we got him. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, and you say that, and Ivar's like, alright, cool.
Yeah, we're dope. We know.
He turns to his pack, he turns away from you guys, says some things to his pack, and his pack just starts jumping up into the upper level of this room. I should have mentioned this before. There's a second level of this room.
Oh, we all know. We know.
Yeah. There's a ring.
Yeah, I know all these.
It goes around, leads up to another staircase, leads up to the top of the tower. Alright, so they jump onto the ring, go into the staircase, and go up. And Ivar's like, hey, my boys are going to take care of Lord Godfrey. Don't worry about it. You guys can go up there and enjoy some of the spoils, loot his body, anything you want, alright? And he goes over to the iron portcullis that's on the other side of the room, flips a lever, a really inconspicuous lever, and opens it and just gestures to you guys to go up.
I feel like we're gonna have something to do with this guy's death, but okay.
Alright. So you guys go up?
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys... Yeah, you'll go up a brief spiral staircase, get up to this second level, cross through it, go through another staircase, and that's when you start to see some bodies lying around.
It's an old organ.
It's actually geist bodies for now.
Okay.
One or two are, pinned up. They look like they have claw marks. Some of them have been ripped to shreds, literally. As you keep going, though...
Vampires.
Radical.
These Worgen are actually vampires. They're werewolf vampires.
That would be horrifying.
You start to see the first Worgen body close to the top of the spiral staircase. It leads into a big square room, all right, with a door on the back. Oh my gosh, shut up. Door on the back.
Professional.
Yeah. There are some more Worgen bodies in here, only 2 of them. But there's also a bunch of undead bodies. You see, bones that look like they were skeletal mages, bones that look like they were skeletal guardians, a few more geists, actually some ghouls. All of them, again, look like they have been taken down pretty viciously and pretty quickly. And you're wondering, where the hell were these guys taking down all the other things?
Why'd they make us fight through everything?
Right.
Why are we the contract killers?
Yeah.
Why were we even sent here?
That
It
being
was
said,
explained.
yeah. That being said, the door is closed. You guys notice it, and you're kind of scratching your head. And it's about this time that Ivar comes up, and he's scratching his head as well. Huh, my boys should have taken care of Godfrey by now. These doors should be open.
Yeah, why didn't you go in with them, bud?
My pack can handle anything.
Well, leaders lead from the front, but whatever.
Is the door wooden?
It is.
I'm gonna burn the door down.
You could just open it, right?
No, it must burn.
Yeah, I'm on board. Go for it.
All right.
He should be dead,
Pull
right?
tower down.
It's made of stone.
Yeah, I that's a
I don't think you need to roll for it.
it's a 22. I missed the last door I rolled for. I'm gonna redeem myself on this.
All right, you hit this door.
Thank
And
God.
sure enough, it's made of wood, so it kind of goes up in flames. But it's a pretty big door, so it takes a second for it to burn.
So we just all sit there awkwardly.
Ivar breaks out
Just waiting for it.
some marshmallows. He takes a pointy bone and jabs a marshmallow on it and starts roasting it.
Where did he pull that from?
You don't know.
Somewhere.
Magic
Just somewhere out of the matted fur.
He eats it now. He's got marshmallow all up in his fur and everything. He's like,
Gross.
"You guys want some?"
I'll pass.
All right, so this door burns down. There's no subtleties in that. Lord Godfrey is.
The door is gone.
Yep, you can see Lord Godfrey now, and he's looking. What? Real quick before anyone fires a crossbow bolt, I'm going to describe this room. Kind of complex. All right.
Oh,
So, the floor plan. There's actually 2 levels. There is the initial level that you walk in on. All right, you're on.
Yep.
So you guys walk in. You're standing on a platform. There's stairs to your right that leads down into the subfloor. All right. And then again, Godfrey is on equal plane as you guys, but he has a set of stairs that leads down to the subfloor as well. So, bottom floor, 2 staircases, 2 platforms. Godfrey's on one, you guys are on the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Easy.
There are windows and banners lining the room. Some are up, the windows that is. Some are broken in. The roof has been caved in over where Godfrey is. It's letting in a lot of moonlight, casting a devious glow on the room.
Has it been nighttime this whole time?
Yes.
Whoa.
It's always nighttime here.
Shit.
It's Silver Pine. It's literally always nighttime.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right, now you can start shooting.
Now I can talk about the next episode. Ha ha. The next episode will be the finale of Not-Fang Keep. We finally get to face the final boss. I don't remember his name. I just edited this episode and I don't remember his name. Oh man, what's wrong? So, after Not-Fang Keep concludes with the finale next week, I have a couple of different things that we have recorded that I can be posting, and I'm not actually too sure what I'm going to post. It's kind of a cool feeling to have multiple things that I can put out into the world. Now, the next big thing, we recorded a bunch of sort of one-shots. One-shots that will require multiple episodes, kind of like Legends and Feelings. Legends and Feelings was recorded over 2 sessions. But regardless, we have a few things like that already recorded. One thing that we are going to be finishing soon. And then the next big arc that we're going to be doing is Star Wars, Edge of the Empire. Whoa! It's very cool. Recently, I know it's February, so talking about like New Year's stuff is kind of whatever, but I just wanted to take this time to say that with this new year, and now being a podcaster, content creator, which is so bizarre to even be calling myself, even at this point. But it's real. This podcast is real, and I keep having to remind myself of that. So this new year, it's not even a New Year's resolution, because if I call it a resolution, I'm not going to do it, but it's just something that I want to do, is put more into other creators, you know? For instance, I've been listening to the One Shot podcast and the Campaign podcast for many months, years, not years, but, you know, a year, upwards of. And, you know, I always hear about, you know, their Patreon, and I'm always like, oh yeah, that'd be really cool to do it, but I never did it. And I finally decided, like, fuck that, why am I not doing it? So, I finally subscribed to their Patreon. I am a proud patron of the One Shot Network, and I've also bought a few role-playing games by World Champ Game Company, which now has a Kickstarter up, for a lot of his stuff, and I'm saying this because it encourages me, you know, it keeps me accountable for keeping up this sort of behavior of giving a lot more, and I encourage you people to do it too, you know, to encourage you guys to do it too, because content creators out there, you know, they need people to buy their stuff or subscribe to their Patreon or support their Kickstarter, because that's, you know, we all have day jobs, I'm sure, but more than anything, we all want to be content creators. That's what I want, at least. You know, I can't speak for other people, but I'm sure that they would much rather be making the stuff that they make for people than, you know, working their day jobs. And I realized that if I'm not talking the talk, I have no reason to walk the walk. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Like I said at the intro, I am very tired. But I just encourage people to do more for content creators that you enjoy. Like I said, you know, I'm now a patron of the One Shot podcast, or the One Shot Network. I'm also a patron of World Champ Game Company because I love the work that he's doing. And I'm gonna support his Kickstarter, because more than anything, I want to be able to support myself with this, but more than anything, I want other people to support themselves with it. And it's very important, I think, to give your support to people. Otherwise, you know, what are you even doing? My partner Bethany has been into a lot of spiritual stuff recently, and she's been talking about manifestation and a lot of other stuff relating to that. And if you don't know what manifestation is, it's basically the power of positive thinking. It's the idea of, you know, if you want something or you need something, you manifest it. You use it in your language to make it happen. For instance, you know, with this podcast, instead of saying like, you know, like, oh, when we're popular, or, you know, when we're successful, or like if we're successful, instead you change your language. You say, I have a successful podcast. I have a fan base. You know, like you just change your language. And part of that, I think, is actually doing the actions that you're kind of talking about, you know? If, you know, so I'm going to do it a little bit. I have a successful podcast. And what does a person with a successful podcast do? They support other people. They support other creators. And so that's what I'm doing. And it feels really good, to say the least. This outro has gone on for way too long. I'm rambling. I'm going to have to edit this down so much. But all in all, what I'm trying to say here is support content creators. You know, we don't have a Patreon. We don't have a Kickstarter. You know, I don't think we deserve that yet, which is fine. You know, I think eventually we're going to get to a point where I can start really putting a lot of effort into this show. But regardless, I'm going to end the episode now. But shout outs to the One Shot Network for inspiring me and for making great stories and for being amazing. James D'Amato is a personal hero because of everything that he does. And then shout outs to World Champ Games Company, because another great inspiration and amazing games that are being created by him. And that's just two of just so many people out there. I could do an entire 30-minute podcast about all the people that inspire me to do better, and all the people that make me feel like, I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm just going to end the episode now. But before I do, thank you to Adam Zapp at soundcloud.com/Adam Zapp for making our intro music. Check me out on Twitter at Dungeon Derailed. You can see all the stuff that I'm doing, all the games that I've been running, all the inspiration that I've been running into, all my stories that I'm writing, and all that. Follow me on Twitter. And if you're listening on iTunes, give us a rating, give us a review, and yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you to everyone who listens, and thank you for continuing to listen, and I'm just really grateful for this, and I'm still talking into the microphone, even though like 5 minutes ago I said I would stop, so that's the end of the episode. Here's the outro.
Real quick before we go, did you find Blur? I want to know what it does.
Yeah, so for a minute, it'll... Anybody who makes an attack on me that relies on sight will have disadvantage on the attack.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's pretty dope.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
When I first tried to Google Blur, I accidentally typed in Bluth.
Alright, so this concludes episode 4. No yet. Thanks for listening.
Okay, we don't do that. You can't just start doing the outro.
The outro is like just cuts.
Yeah, you wouldn't know, Jackson. You haven't listened to any of it.
I'm psyching it up.
I've listened to all of it.
Just skip to episode 4.
Just skip to episode 4.
Episode 4 was fantastic.
It was the best. Also, I forgot to say it. I think I need to say it that World of Warcraft and all of the Shadowfang Keep and all the things that are basically in this game are the property of Blizzard Entertainment in World of Warcraft. I don't know. I should say it. I should say it, right? Regardless if I have to, I should say it because we love World of Warcraft. Oh my god, I'm still doing an outro. I'm still on the microphone. Stop me, someone. Stop me.